Assalamu alaikum. How are you all? I know, yes, I know you all are fine. Wonderful. I'm also quite fine here. So, my dear students, today I'm going to start a new story for you all. I know you all are waiting for a new story. Okay, so I have a wonderful story for you all. Let's see what's the name of our story. This? The shoemaker and the elves. What? The shoemaker and the elves. Okay, so now let's see what happened in this story.
Once upon a time, there lived a kind shoemaker and his wife. Sadly, nobody bought his shoes anymore and they had become poor. They only had cloth left to make one last pair of shoes. To console him, his wife said, "Don't worry too much. Everything will soon be all right. Keep the cloth on the table. You can stitch the shoe tomorrow. Let's go to bed now." However, four little elves were peeking from outside their window and heard them talking. They felt sorry for the kind man. "We must have the poor shoemaker," they decided. Who decided this one? The elves. So the smart, talented elves fluttered into the house through the window. They took the cloth and soon began cutting, sewing, and decorating it. Before morning, they made the most beautiful pair of shoes in the whole world and flew away. In the morning, the shoemaker and his wife were amazed to see the pretty tiny shoes lying on the table. Who made this? They are lovely, they both wondered. Soon a merchant saw the shoes in the shop window and immediately bought them. He gave the shoemaker enough money to buy clothes for 2 pairs of shoes. That night, too, the shoemaker left the cloth on the table before going to bed. The elves returned. Before sunrise, they made 2 pairs of shoes that were much prettier. This continued for many more nights. Lovely shoes that the elf used to make used to wait for the shoemaker every morning. The shoemaker and his wife were puzzled. "I want to know who are our friends that are helping us. We must thank them for their kindness," the shoemaker said. So they had decided to stay awake that night and hide behind the door to find out who made the shoes for them. As they waited, they saw the elves flying, laughing, and singing, and quickly stitching the shoes. "How lucky we are! We must give something in return. Their clothes are torn. So let's make tiny clothes." Tiny means small, tiny clothes for them, the wife suggested. They both worked hard to make the best clothes, including the cutest pair of shoes for the friendly elves, and left them on the table next night. When the elves came, they were thrilled to see the new clothes. They danced and sang in happiness and flew out of the window and never returned again. The shoemaker continued to make the best shoes in the town and sold them. He and his wife never forgot the kind elves who had helped them in their time of need. So, my dear students, how was the story? It is a very wonderful story for you all because it gives you the message of helping nature. Okay, so what you will do, you will retell the story to your parents, siblings, and friends.
Now once again I will repeat what you all will do. Your homework is to retell the story to your parents, siblings, or friends. Okay? So, thank you. Allah Hafiz. Goodbye. See you soon.